Part 3. Shattered Reflections. Confused, she opened the door to find her mother standing there, pale and shaken. "Mom?" Sharon asked, shocked to see her. Her mother glanced between her and David, her expression dark and filled with dread. "We need to talk," she said, her voice trembling. "There's more you don't know." Sharon felt her blood run cold. More secrets? After everything, there was still more. Her mother stepped inside, taking a deep breath. "David isn't your brother by blood," her mother said slowly, her hands shaking. "But he's not a stranger to this family either." Sharon felt her world crumble once again as her mother explained that David's biological father was, in fact, her mother's long-lost lover, the very man who had abandoned Sharon and her mother all those years ago. David wasn't her brother, but he was the son of the man who had broken her family apart. They weren't siblings, but their lives were still inextricably linked by betrayal and heartbreak. The man who had caused her mother so much pain was the same man who had given David life. The room fell silent. Would she let go of David, knowing their shared past was too much to overcome? Or would she fight for the love they had found, despite the tangled history that bound them? Sharon realized that the hardest part was yet to come. She stood frozen, her mother's words echoing in her head. David sank into the couch, his hands gripping his head, unable to comprehend the depth of the new revelation. "This can't be real," he muttered, looking at Sharon with wide, haunted eyes. But it was real, and it was worse than either of them had ever imagined. Sharon's mother sat down, her face lined with regret. "I'm so sorry, Sharon," she whispered. "I thought I could protect you from this, but I didn't know it would turn out like this." "Protect me?" said Sharon, her voice trembling with anger. "You kept everything from me. You let me fall in love with someone connected to the man who destroyed our family." Her mother's eyes filled with tears. "I never wanted this for you, Sharon." David's voice cracked as he finally spoke. "So, I'm the son of the man who abandoned you, who broke your heart." Sharon nodded slowly. "Yes, and now, somehow, we're all connected." Sharon, weakened by the entire situation, sat down, the air around her thick with tension. After what felt like an eternity, she stood up. "What are we supposed to do now?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. David looked up, his eyes filled with desperation. "Sharon, I love you. I don't care about our past or who my father is. That man is a stranger to me. What we have, what we felt, it was real, and we can still have it. We can get past this." Sharon's heart ached as she stared into David's eyes. Seeing the sincerity there, could she really separate David from the pain his father had caused her mother? Could she love him without the shadow of the past constantly hanging over them?
In summary, David's dad is Sharon's mom's long-lost lover who abandoned them when Sharon was very young to father David with another woman, David's biological mom. But at long run, David's biological parents can no longer fend for him, so they give him up for adoption. Sharon's mom adopts David after somehow, perhaps through mutual contact or social services, discovering he is the son of the man who left her but keeps him a secret from everyone, especially Sharon. She doesn't raise David with her to protect Sharon from further hurt, but ensured he had a good life elsewhere, keeping tabs on him. Want Part 4? Check out my page.